Old and Achy here with another Destiny 2 Forsaken video, and this is another of the weekly heroic adventures that are found on Titan this week. There's a new one each day. I tried to do one yesterday, but I didn't really have the time, so we skipped that one. But today's is Thief of Thieves, Heroic Thief of Thieves. And as we get ready to go down to Titan, I can tell you that I'm running this with my Warlock. And I'll be showing you my setup here in a minute. Yeah, my Voidwalker, Warlock, and I'm running Hunger, Attunement of Hunger for Devour. I need to get kills with Devour, and I need to get kills with my Scatter Grenade for Triumph. So that's why I'm running this, even though this may be Solar Singe this week. Notice the weapons I'm using. I'm using the Chattering Bone Pulse Rifle as primary, my Black Scorpion Scout as secondary, or an energy weapon, and my trusty Thunder Lord as power weapon. Now normally I try to run these things without dying, but I got to tell you, in this one I got overwhelmed at one point and did die once, so I decided not to just go back and run another character through. I just decided to keep going. The problem with these stories and missions and such is that if you bail out of them, you don't go back to the beginning. You get a checkpoint, or you come back in from the last checkpoint. And I just didn't want to do that. Okay, anyway, we got to take out 5 of these guys with swords that are skulking around. But I also suggest at this beginning to make sure that you get rid of the rest of the ads, because they can take you out while you're focusing on one of these guys. Alright, that's 2 down. Notice I'm being a little bit careful here. There's a couple of Vandals around with their version of Scout or energy weapons, and they can do a lot of damage even at the high light level that I am. So I'm making sure that I kind of thin the herd a bit before I go get the rest of those pieces from the thieves. And the thieves are the ones that are skulking around with the swords. These guys are the ads that are usually around on this part of the map. Now here comes one. He's coming right at me. That makes it easy. Oh, interesting. We're picking up repair tools. Well, I think I saw one kind of floating off to the left. Nope, he came. Another one. He came right at me. Oh no, I take that back. That was something else I picked up there. All right, so we got one more to go. I'm not sure where he's at. Sometimes you got to look around a bit. All right, you little bugger, where are you? There he is.
My crews will be reinforcing this rig again in no time.
Those fallen trapped? We've located the rest of the gang. They're consolidating stolen Golden Age tech.
Alright, we're off to get the tech.
Out to the open.
Give those thieves a taste of their own medicine.
Now, I'm not really sure why they disappeared like that. Okay, here's my Void Scatter Grenade. I'll be using that a few times in this story, this adventure. and I believe that I'm getting the same perks or the same setup as the weekly heroics stories, the Vanguard stories, which is Solar Burn and Grounded and Grenadier. So my grenades are respawning pretty quick. It took me a couple minutes to figure that one out. So I actually did put a pretty good dent in the Triumph. Ooh, here we go, some alkaline. Put a pretty good dent in the Triumph today running this story, or this adventure. And got the rest of what I needed to get over on Nessus. Yeah, I just jumped into a spot and then threw a grenade. Did a melee with Devour, and then went back to orbit and came back in and just rinse and repeated until I got the Triumphs. Or at least one of them. I got the Devour Triumph.
Let's clear the area for transmat.
Still got to work on the grenade one. That's, you know, when you need to get 200 kills with a grenade, that can take a while. Especially when, for me, I don't run Voidwalker as my primary Warlock character. Anyway, you can see what we're doing here. We're just kind of, we're clearing the area of the stolen goods. Figured I might use my Thunderlord a little bit more in this story.
Good job.
There's a point where I wish I used it more a little bit later on when I got overwhelmed.
Where's my beacon?
Uh-oh. Now we got to go find the
Transmat beacon too.
beacon part.
Sloan has stepped aside for a moment, but the thing she's shouting will blister your ears. May I recommend finding that beacon?
Okay, there's our waypoint, and off we go to find the beacon.
Does that fallen look like a transmat beacon thief to you?
Well,
He looks like a transmat beacon thief to me.
the same one that, same kind of fallen that took the repair tools, so yeah, I'd say so. And we'll get this one, and then we got to chase another one. By the way, that legendary drop was around 623 or so, so when you're at 650, that really doesn't mean much.
That one's got to be a transmat beacon thief.
Okay, now we got to go get that guy.
Than the first one.
Always get nervous jumping across gaps like that. Uh-oh. Thank you, scatter grenade. Okay, there's been sharpshooter shanks. And there's an exploder around here somewhere. He's hiding. I don't know why he's not advancing on me. I think he wants to lay a trap, an ambush. There's one back there. Okay, and I think there might be one more. Just kind of there he is. He's just kind of hanging around. There we go. Got him. And I did see some more alkaline. Right here. Now let's take care of these guys and come back and get it. Okay. Always seems I want to infuse a weapon or armor requires that alkaline, and I don't have it. So if I see it, I'm picking it up. That's for sure. All right. Let's clean these guys out. There we go.
Area's clear.
And we got, oh, that one, they actually had the whole beacon. Okay, I thought it was just a part. Uh-oh. They're just kind of hanging out there by the door. Let's see if I can take a couple of them out with my grenades. Or grenade. I like this Black Scorpion scout rifle because it has automatic. It's actually a rapid firing automatic scout rifle, automatic fire. Obviously, it's each bullet impact is a little bit less, but you can put a lot of fire on somebody real quick. And I've never wanted to use anything else as my energy weapon unless it was something specific to a challenge or a triumph or something of that nature. Alright, now we got to go back and plant the transmat beacon that we just got. And then hold on for dear life. Oh yeah. Alright, where is the circle? It's right behind me, and I'm looking around and I just don't see it. There we go. Okay, here they come. We're going to have several waves of these guys. And this is where I got overwhelmed. So I'm going to have to start over here at some point. It's really irritated me because I could have thrown my super at him. I could have flipped over to my Thunderlord. I could have done a lot of things except what's going to happen right now. I think I actually probably helped myself there with a grenade throw. Okay, that was pretty stupid. So yeah, what you don't want to do is get overwhelmed. You have to stand in the little circle. It's bigger than that transmat circle, but you have to stand in a circle to get the transmat to take place. See that circle there? But if you're really in a jam, just step back to cover, and you won't lose any credit for lose any percentages. And notice I went to the Thunderlord there. I should have plenty of ammo to clean these guys up. That and grenades and stuff, and I still didn't pop my super, which is stupid. You can see the percentage increasing there. I'm up around 35% now. The other thing you don't want to do is get caught in a reload with them guys charging you. Uh-oh, I hear an exploder. Notice how I went back up the steps out of the circle to make sure that I didn't get overwhelmed there. There we go. Alright, we're doing better. Okay, here comes another wave. Those guys are a little bit of distance, so I switch back over to my kinetic. So just flipping back and forth weapons, trying to get to 100% here. Now we're not going to see a yellow bar boss, but that guy right there probably acts as a boss. He's got a little bit better shielding. Again, notice when I get overwhelmed by those sword guys, I immediately went to my Thunderlord. Looks like the boss with the arc shield is not moving, so he's down, and that should be it.
Clean them out. These
Okay.
are critical to the rig's structural integrity. And thanks
Now I'm
to
going to
you,
wait for my
we have the tools to put them back.
heroic story thingy to flash.
We steal back.
While I cannot condone
Once I do that, even though it says I'm abandoning the activity, that's basically the end of the mission. So I do hope this helps you in your quest for the heroic adventure Thief of Thieves on Titan. This is Old Anaki, getting ready to go back to orbit, or actually go back to where I started. Anyway, this is Old Anaki signing off. Take care, everybody.